You've heard a lot about electric vehicles in the last 12 months in the press and on the news, and a lot of manufacturers are staking a claim in this territory or making a lot of noise. What we will show you over the next 5 minutes and at the show later on today is that Nissan is the only manufacturer with a true offering in this sector, which is coming in February of next year. There are 3 things that makes Nissan's offering truly innovative and breakthrough for this marketplace. Firstly, we have the first real full-sized electric vehicle in the market. Secondly, we have a vehicle that offers true and exciting, exhilarating driving performance. And thirdly, we have a car that's packed with innovative technology, which makes the electric vehicle driving experience truly rewarding. So on to the first point, the first mass-produced electric vehicle. This is a key point. The Nissan Leaf has been designed from the bottom up as an electric vehicle, which means it has absolutely no compromise. As a dedicated EV, the Leaf and the battery have been designed in tandem to give an ideal configuration for a mid-sized family car. This gives you ideal 5-seat configuration and good interior luggage space. Secondly, the Leaf delivers a great driving experience. And again, this is partly due to the location of the battery. It's positioned in the perfect location in the chassis, right at the bottom, giving great weight distribution, giving sharp and nippy driving performance. Moving on to the engine, well actually, it's an electric motor. The electric motor delivers 80 kilowatts, which is around about 107 horsepower. In contrast to an internal combustion engine, it delivers all of its power from 0 RPM. This gives Leaf cash car acceleration from the very word go. There's no acceleration curve. The moment you put your foot on the acceleration, you get full power, making this an exciting, fast, nippy drive, particularly suited for urban and even extra urban driving. Also, as it's electric, there's almost no noise from the motor. This delivers a unique and different driving experience to anything that anyone has come across before, and something which all the early drivers have commented on. Moving on to the transmission. As you'll see, this car has a completely uniquely designed gear lever, and that's because it has no gears, just simply forward and reverse. And that's because the motor can spin at incredibly high revolutions, meaning that there's no need to swap between ratios. It can simply go from the word go, accelerate quickly, all the way to its terminal speed. This means that the driver has full access to the 107 horsepower at all speeds, making the car incredibly responsive, sporty and great fun to drive. And finally, Leaf is packed with groundbreaking, state-of-the-art technology designed to make the interface with the car and the usability as rewarding as possible. It has a state-of-the-art communications interface, which is way ahead of anything out there in the marketplace today. It allows the user to interact and control the car, whether they're inside or outside of the vehicle. Whilst on the move, the car constantly updates the driver on the amount of range left in the car and indicates the proximity of the nearest charging stations, which are updated daily. There's also strong remote functionality with this vehicle, enabling the user to interact with the car with a simple mobile phone. For example, on a cold day, before the user gets into the car, they can send a simple message to the car with the phone, turning the heating on, meaning that when they start their journey, the car is at the perfect temperature. The car also communicates back to the customer, giving them information on charging status and other important updates. Before you leave for the motor show today, I just wanted to point out some of the vehicles you may come across. You'll see many manufacturers with electric vehicles on their stand. These fall into 2 categories. Firstly, there are a lot of products which appear to be ready for launch, but most of these will be prototypes or early production versions which will never actually make the streets. Secondly, there are some cars that do have launch dates confirmed for early 2011. The Peugeot Ion, the Mitsubishi i-MiEV and the Citroën C0. All of these 3 products are based on an existing small A-segment car. They're effectively compromised products. I'd ask you all to have a look inside them to see how much space they have, and also have a look in the boot and see where the compromises have been made there to house the battery. We'll go into more details about this exciting new product tomorrow, but hopefully you've seen that Nissan has a truly revolutionary product which will put Nissan at the front of the biggest revolution that the automotive industry has seen in its history.